Welcome to race 9 of the Aflac Cup Series Season 3, 3 Performance 200 at Michigan. Now let's go down trackside for the opening ceremonies. And now we're going to send it down to a Grand Marshal for those most famous words in motorsports. Now the field has started their engines and they roll off here for the 3 Performance 200. As the field rolls off, let's check out the starting lineup. Row 1, we got David Reagan and Matt Kenseth, teammates in the first row. Row 2, Brian Vickers and Jimmy Johnson. Row 3, Bad Brad and Clint Boyer. Row 4, Jeff Gordon and Jamie McMurray. Row 5, Mark Martin, very good at Michigan, and Gino Harvey. Row 6, Kurt Busch looking to continue his hot streak with Kevin Harvick. In row 7, Dale Jr. and Casey Kane. Row 8, Montoya and Edwards. Edwards is strong, but he has a ways to go. Row 9, Truex and Hamlin. Hamlin starts in the back. We'll see what he can do. Row 10, Menard and Biffle. Row 11, Newman and Kyle Busch. Row 12, Bryce Harvey, Tony Stewart. And row 13, David Rudiman. Our DNQs are Ambrose, Logano, Burton, and Allmendinger. Now let's go green flag racing, boys. Here we go at Michigan. 10 laps to the finish. And David Reagan leads him to the line. First lap is underway. Reagan leads him down into turn 1. Matt Kenseth holding strong on the outside. Looks like they all get loose. Kenseth fighting back, getting a little push from Jimmy Johnson. The draft works very well here at Michigan for the first couple of laps after a restart. And Johnson going to come in line behind Kenseth, but Reagan's going to dive down and lead that lap. David Reagan leads the first lap of the 3 Performance 200. Kyle Busch flying up the middle of the pack there as you see. David Reagan leads him down the backstretch. And to turn 3. Reagan looks like he's going to lead back-to-back laps here to start off this race. Now we're on lap 3. A little flyby. Johnson giving Kenseth a little pressure. Kyle Busch trying to make it 3 wide. Looks like it was 4 wide at one point. Down the backstretch, Johnson, battle for second. Jimmy Johnson looks like he's going to take it. Brian Vickers jumps in for the battle. But Kenseth gets a strong run. So does Vickers. Brian Vickers makes it 3 wide. Matt Kenseth flies away from those two. Vickers takes the position. He's in third. Down the backstretch, David Reagan and Matt Kenseth. Kenseth drafting off of Reagan. Let's see if he can catch him. Reagan wiggles a little bit there. David Reagan gets a little loose in turn 4. Now coming to the stripe, lap 5. Reagan leads the first 4 laps of this race. Very impressive start for David Reagan today. Kenseth up to the back bumper. He peeks inside. Now enough momentum. Here he comes. Reagan looks like he's pulling away. Through turn 3 and 4. Reagan comes out of the turn 4. He's going to lead the 5th lap of this race. David Reagan is on a roll. Mark Martin started 9th. He's all the way up to 3rd. Mark Martin having a great day here today. He says the car is working very well and it should be up front by the end. Let's go on board with David Reagan. Down the backstretch into turn 3. In turn 4. Out of turn 4. Coming down the fast front stretch. Leading at another lap. Kenseth is there. Martin trying to take the position from Vickers. I think he gets it. Yes, he does. Mark Martin officially in 3rd place. Flyby of the field. Oh, Kurt Busch in the wall. Jr. is behind him. That's going to cause problems for Dale Jr. as his hood is lifted up. It's a little scrunched up. Meanwhile, Reagan leads the pack. And there it goes. Jr.'s engine blows and brings out the first caution. Kurt Busch hits the wall. You see, look at the wall scrape. He just gets off the wall. Jr. back into the back of him. And then his Jr. goes on the backstretch. His engine blows up. Now we're going to have this brings the green white checker finish. Here we go. Mark Martin dives to the inside on the restart. Here comes Gino Harvey. Harvey takes over the 3rd position. Kenseth is fading quickly. Martin bump drafting with David Reagan down the backstretch. Into the turn. Here comes Mark Martin. Battle for the lead. Mark Martin at the stripe. Reagan leads it. David Reagan, he's led every single lap, but Mark Martin takes the lead. And we got a spin. No caution yet. Paul Menard spins out in the final lap. NASCAR's not waved the yellow flag. Menard gets out of the way. Down in turn 3. Martin takes the lead. Reagan's going to get a run. Here he comes. Here it is. And Mark Martin wins the 3 Performance 200. And Kyle Busch wrecks the stripe. Biffle in the back of McMurray. Kurt Busch. And there's Paul Menard. Mark Martin. Attaboy. Mark Martin wins the 3 Performance 200. How crazy is that? Congrats, Mark Martin and Guitar Villain X43. Now that's what I want to see. David Reagan second place finish, led 9 laps today. That's tough. Meanwhile, Harvey up to 4th in the standings with a 4th place finish, and Jimmy Johnson, the big mover, moving to 1st in the standings here at the end of Michigan. That is pretty good for Jimmy Johnson. He struggles at this track, has never won here. He's looking to change that in the Aflac Cup Series. Jeff Gordon, there it is, just 1 point behind. He's 2nd in points. The points are heating up. Carl Edwards, meanwhile, is 3rd in points, but he's a ways down. Kyle Busch, 6th in points. He was the points leader for a little bit. He's kind of faded. McMurray's been fading after that strong start to the season. Carl Edwards, there he is. He's 3rd in points. Very solid. Casey Kane, he needs to get a win so he can get in that top 12. Just like the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, the Aflac Cup Series, top 10 locked in. And then the other 2 chase drivers, you have to, whoever has the most wins in the top 20. Tony Stewart, he's locked in, I think. Wait, no, he's not. But he has 1 win, but he's 20th in points. He's going to have to move up if he wants to get in. But drivers like David Ruderman are in the chase as of now. Ryan Newman. There's Dale Jr. after blowing his engine. And there's the DNQs. And we have cars that are open for the Aflac Cup Series if anybody wants them. The 7, 21, 47, and 77. 47 is taken. Hey, I hope you like this race. JG24, JM26, signing out.